Okay, go. Let go. Let go. You did. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? I hope you are doing great. So today I bring this gist for you guys. On our graduation day, according to her, she said everybody pronounce her name and they didn't allow her to pronounce her full name because she have long name. But anyway, I will just leave you guys. Let's dive into this video together. Okay, go. Let go. Let go. You didn't let me get my moment, so I want to say my name is Khadijata Diallo, and I'm graduating today. I don't like how you snatched the mic out of my hand, so today is going to be all about me. Oh, drops the mic. Congratulations!
So, here's my story time. Basically, what happened was I was walking on, and we had to announce our names and say our name before we get on the stage. So, I was saying my name, and she literally, my name is long. My name, obviously, I have like 3 syllables in my name. I'm not gonna say exactly my name right now, but okay, just so you get a point. So I didn't even finish getting to say my name. And then the people that went before me and everything, they all got to say their name, their major, and even extras. And me and another girl noticed that she was pulling the mic down super fast for some black people. I don't want to be that person, but that was the tea. So, I mean, I just couldn't let that happen because I just feel like I worked so hard to graduate and went through so much shit to graduate that I just felt like I had to reclaim my moment. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not a problematic person. I don't want to ruin no one's day. I don't want to violate anybody, but that's what she did. She didn't even let me finish speaking. She put the mic down, cut me off, and that was the only time I was able to speak. So I just feel like that wasn't right.
Joan Booth, Amy Gomez, Angelica Chiara Villar, Gina Abulelo, Amoya Doyley, Alessandra Robertson, Janelle Wellington. Big up Jamaica!
Basically, I can furthest from the truth. Graduation went like this. I was in the graduation. I graduated with my graduation. Basically, there was 2 sections, Section A and Section B, and within those 2 sections, there was two long lines, and we were told to say our names when we approached the lady in the video to say our names within the mic, but she didn't know any of our names to know whether or not it was long, short, how many siblings, XYZ. She didn't know to hold it a certain way, how long, none of that. So basically, there was people who did say other things extra of other than their name, but they weren't just one race. There was a lot of people of all races saying other things other than the race, but we wasn't told to say our major, any of that. We were just really told to say our first and last name. I also have said things extra than my first and last name. I said I love my mama, and some girl before me who was also a chocolate girl said big up Jamaica. Um, so I don't see where this, because we're black and all this other things that's coming into play. Um, I also believe that she did that because it was a little white old lady. If it wasn't anybody else, I don't believe she would have done that. She would have took her L and would have walked. If that was the case, if that really happened. Also, the mic was never handed to us for it to get snatched. The lady was going back and forth to each line because remember there was 2 lines with a person and going back and forth, going to each person like this to say their names. So it wasn't no pause for somebody to hold the mic to say their name, to take it back or anything. So she wanted her moment, she got her moment. That's what she was looking for, a moment. But I would say that graduation was not the best graduation. It wasn't a proper graduation. We didn't go on stage. We didn't. They didn't hand us our diploma. I do think that part of the graduation was stolen, but it wasn't that name stuff. I I feel like she made the graduation her graduation, not everybody else's graduation. But I do think they should do next year for the next people do better because that was not a proper graduation, and I don't think anybody deserved that for the hard work they put in for school.
So I'm sure a lot of you have seen this by now. And at first you're like, why is she being so disrespectfully rude? Why is she like this? You may think, wow, this is completely out of hand. Like, why? And then you may have possibly seen the video explaining what happened. And how she explained it was basically saying that that white lady, the one who was doing the introductions and stuff with the microphone that she snatched, was being racist against all the black girls there, not giving them enough time to speak and all this sort of stuff. Well, it turns out that's not true. It turns out there's a video of another student that was there at the graduation who was another black girl, and she basically said that they were just really two long lines. The lady didn't know everybody's name. Nobody was handed the microphone for it to be snatched out of their hand, and she went from line to line, both the lines, to, get the students introduce themselves and stuff like that. But it was kind of relatively like a slow, quick process, you know what I mean? And there was no discrimination against any black people. There were other people that were able to do it. And that girl also said that if it was any other teacher besides the white teacher, she probably wouldn't have done it. It comes to show how far people will go for attention. That's just sad, man. I've seen so many instances where the black community wants to pull the race card out for absolutely no reason. And in a sense, the reason is they just want to if you're looking for something, you're going to find it. If you don't find it, you're just going to pull it out of thin air and make something out of nothing, which is exactly what happened. So yeah, they need to charge her the bill to fix that mic if it got broken. But yeah, there was absolutely no need. It was completely unnecessary. There was no need for it. So
with Randy, I feel like as a black community, especially after you graduate from an HBCU, you are going to be entering spaces where you're the minority and you're constantly being told to tone yourself down. So ironically, at an HBCU graduation, you are celebrating a culmination of these experiences where over the last few years, you've been with your people. And so while some might say that graduation is supposed to be a formal occasion, like, I spent how much money on this degree? I spent how many years? And I can't have my moment on stage to celebrate? Come on now. And where does that come from? Because if we as a black community, when we have game night, we get loud, we get nasty in your face. At a probate, we say, I see you, number one, etc. And at graduation, we are so proud of you that you are getting that degree. And let's be real, when you're walking across the stage and you know your family from X amount of miles came out to see you, you get excited when you hear them cheering for you. These are the only circumstances under which I can understand an HBCU specifically saying, look, y'all, we can't do this. One, if the graduation is getting to be very long, especially if it's outside because we are waiting for everyone's applause. Two, acknowledging that not everyone has family who are able to come out and support them. And so it is a little awkward when you have people who are supported by D9 and they have the community of their line sisters and line brothers, or you have people who have big families and then you're the person that walks up afterwards with no one showing you love. So I can understand that inequity. But if that's the case, say that, because otherwise I'm only assuming that this rule is in place for respectability politics. And if you can't celebrate in your proud black way at an HBCU graduation, where can you truly be yourself? Especially as you prepare to go into a world where you're constantly going to be told to dim your light. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Would love your honest thoughts. I'm Liz, the creator of POUP, a party game celebrating the legacy, culture, and traditions of Black college students and grads and our authentic experiences. Stay tuned for more content celebrating Black excellence, and remember, POUP to Black excellence.
Go watch the whole video. Don't care about the context. All I care about is she got her moment. You deserve it. Congratulations. Because what we're not going to do is continue to allow you to take Black women's joy for degrees that they earned or for you to disrupt the spaces that we deserve to be in. So, congratulations to you on your graduation. I hope you do well and prosper. And remember, don't let anyone take your moment from you. Congratulations.
Don't forget to leave your opinion down below what you think, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on notification. Anytime I upload, you will be notified. Stay blessed and bye bye.